Quick update. A couple of people have asked me. Contact went really well today. Obviously it was his birthday, so tough day. I think for me and him. Obviously he's never spent a birthday away from me. But he, I think, was spoiled at his placement. So yeah, he. Fuck me, that's bright. Contact. He is growing up so much. Went to McDonald's. I'm in contact like 10 o'clock in the morning, but I actually didn't think he'd eat breakfast, but he had fucking earphones, man. He had two hash browns nearly, a pot of oh for fuck's sake, what's it called? Porridge. I mean, to be fair, he doesn't have phones where he is or iPads, which I think is a bit. It's not good for kids to have them all the time. I do get that, but yeah. Anyway, but I gave it to him anyway. It was his birthday. I actually told the foster care for that anyway. So yeah. Then I had a really good few hours with him, but then a dampener was put on the whole situation. So obviously with social services, they've got the social worker, and then like CP means they've got people higher up to make decisions. Now the first time I've heard this is today. Basically, they gave me about 12 hours fucking notice, mind. Core group tomorrow meeting, CP. The people they're seeing at like 9:30 in the morning to go over everything, so they're up to date. Are the people that decide whether a hair strand test, whether the finances can cover that. Well, that's your prerogative then. I'll have to go private. It's like 150 quid to get a professional to come to my home. And I'll do that to prove myself. They also decide whether a PLO, which is a pre-court proceedings, gets put into place, or whether I go in front of a judge. Now, due to the fact of wanting hair strand testing, that pre-court proceedings may be put in place just for that. But a social worker has said to me, she said, listen, everything you've done in the past, everything you've done up until like August time, when that was when the first report was put in, my second report, melatonin, and then obviously substance misuse. I said, well, I'm not being funny, in all due respect. If that's since August, why have you not just tested me since? But I don't know, like, it is what it is. So tomorrow I find that she did say that it wouldn't go to the judge, and she will say that she doesn't think that's like right, because I'm not fighting. I'm not because of my barrel, but yeah, I'm not trying to take Kobe. I'm not off. I'm always leaving them in local authorities' care. I'm trying to work with them. So I do believe it's going to go to pre-court proceedings, which isn't a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing. I can then get legal advice, because I can't get that right about now, because there's no court order in place. I can't get legal aid. But if they go pre-court proceedings, first of all, I don't mind. She said you should have been told in the previous one. So Linda's going to come with me, and she's going to say, in all due respect, since the 2nd of fucking January, what actually have you put in place for Theresa? Like, what courses, what I said, like, I've asked to do assessments, I've asked to do like a parenting course, but the parenting course that they do is for normal children, like routines. This is how my child is, blah blah blah. It's not really useful to me, and there's nothing around here at present to help some parents. But she did say to me, she went to the placement, and the foster care is very, very experienced, and even the social workers at Kobe is full on. I said 100%. They said, so we do get why it was hard work now. So that kind of goes in my favour. Everything goes in my favour, really, because I'm not a shit mum. Yeah, there's things I probably could have done better, of course. And there's people I shouldn't have got involved with, of course, granted. And like I said, the only neglect on Kobe is I let someone into our lives. The first person properly, they left, and I allowed them to come back again. And that's it. That's not their fault, not my fault. It happened. Um, but the thing is, I like someone said to me earlier. They said, "What you're going to put your life on hold, as in like relationship wise, finding that a special person to build on my family." Because you don't know it's going to work, but you don't know it's going to work until you fucking try it. So I could not be judged for letting one person into our fucking lives. Um, and when they were here, like when they lived with us, it wasn't a fucking shitty relationship. We didn't argue or anything like that. It was just fucking fun and laughter. So they can fuck off with their fucking. Don't even know how they knew that this person lived with me because I never fucking disclosed it. Because now they're business. So yeah, I'll find out tomorrow whether it'll go to pre-court proceedings. And they can crack the fuck on. A piece will drop what they're saying because they'll find no evidence on my phone because there is none. And they've got to interview Lexi. They'll then do the testing again. Last one was like not conclusive enough, whatever the fucking word is. That'll come back negative. I've already said I know what a good parent is. I know that Kobe needs a happy, stable, and like a structured life and content. And I really want to give that to him, and I will, and I did for a while, a very long time, and then not like I loved him, you know. There's no like thing with that, but the structure thing, I didn't maybe put that in place as much as I should have, but it is what it is. Pet parents make mistakes, don't they? It's all gravy, baby. Well, it's not really. Someone said, "No, you're right." I went, "Yeah, I'm fine." Some girl that I've met, not in that type of way, but I said I'm fine. And the first thing she said to me was feeling insecure and negative and emotional. I was like, how the fuck do you know what that means? That's obviously not talking. She's done therapy like me. Oh yeah, and I struggle with relationship breakups. I mean, doesn't everyone? Like, you know, they're your world and fucking you want to give them everything, especially like if they've had a shitty relationship and then that ends. Of course you're gonna fucking struggle. That's normal, but you get over it. Like, I'm over it all now, like it's done. Um but yeah, that's the update. Any haters watching or do watch back on this, keep watching my page because I'm gonna smash life.